Okay, let's talk about APB Reloaded, or should I just call it Bullshit Reloaded? Because the game is the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. And I have to say before I start this is the worst game I've ever played. And I don't even, oh God, this game is just so shit. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. It's unacceptable. And all those fucking idiots out there that, all those fucking faggots out there, I don't think I know what I'm talking about. Okay? I have a fucking max rank 255 character, and I have probably about over maybe around 2,000, close to 3,000 hours of total game time in the game. So all these fucking idiots, because there's always those fucking idiots that go, "Oh, you don't have enough time in the fucking game." Well, I do have enough fucking time, so you can't fucking criticize me now. But then there's always those idiots that always, even when you have enough time, they always find a way to discredit your opinion, so they can go fuck themselves now. Okay, so enough of the bullshit. Let's go talk about the game. The game, it's not even a fucking shooter. It's a fucking camp simulator. That's all you do. Camp on rooftops, camp behind walls, camp behind doors. It's nothing. That's all it is, fucking camp. That's all the fucking community does. That's all they do. They camp. They can't even fucking kill you. And every time you shoot somebody, they fucking run like a little bitch behind walls, so their fucking teammate can just come over and just shoot you, because they know that they can fucking, their health, it just regenerates, so they don't actually lose anything by you doing damage to them, because they can just regenerate the health back. And you know that their teammates will just kill you for them, so you don't have to do shit. You don't have to do shit, and they can just run back to your body and start teabagging you, because that's all this community does. Because it's full of immature pieces of shit. All they do is just teabag you every time he dies. If somehow that actually means anything, it's actually pretty sad when you look at it. So this game takes zero skill. There's no skill involved in this piece of shit game. It's actually funny because you see all these fucking morons. They act like, you see these guys. I remember this one guy on the forums. He's talking about how this game takes skill. This game is a piece of shit. It's broken. It's not even functioning properly. How does this game take skill? There isn't even anything in this game that actually takes skill to do. A retard of Down syndrome and 12 IQ could pick up this game and do good in it. That's how shitty this game is. I can't tell you how many missions I had where I would pretty much had the best score, and afterwards I still end up losing because the game is so shit. It just caters to the dumbest moron in the whole. I don't even know. It caters to the most dumbest morons ever in the game. That's all it does. It caters to those dumb casuals who don't even know how to fucking shoot a fucking gun properly. I'm trying my hardest to actually fucking get kills, and I'm getting all the fucking kills, but yet my team still fucking loses? That's fucking bullshit. There's no way anybody who's actually skilled at something should still be losing. That's just complete utter garbage. That's ridiculous. This shouldn't even happen. But yet in this shitty game, yes, it does happen, because obviously this game is broken. Everybody just exploits the game. They don't even actually use the game the way it's intended to be used. They just exploit any glitch they can get. It's buggy. It's a crap mess. It's nothing. There's nothing in this game that actually takes skill. A guy who just walks into this game will just start killing you because this game is just shit. So, okay, so let's talk about the matchmaking now. The matchmaking is just shit. It's just all around bullshit. Okay, every time I fucking just go into the game and I just ready up for a mission. Okay, every time I'm always getting silver players, and yet my opponents are rank 255s. That's just complete nonsense. How the hell am I supposed to compete with two other people who are silver ranks, and they can't even fucking aim or get their head out of their asshole to actually do anything? So I'm literally the only one that's actually getting kills and actually doing something positive to help this fucking team. So I have to end up with a team of two players who can't even get one kill. They get 0.5 scores, 0.6 scores, or they get 1 and 4 scores, and I'm getting basically 12 2 kills or some other cheap shitty score because my teammates aren't there to fucking back me up or help me. And so every time I play against the other team, is just full of fucking gold ranks, unless somehow I get some bounce team where I'm getting some silvers and maybe some golds, and then the rest of the time, other than that, all I'm getting are fucking golds, rank 255s, or maybe even closer to that. Some of them are cheaters too anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. But it's still bullshit, the matchmaking. The only time you can actually play this shitty game is if you have somebody to play with that actually knows what the hell they're doing, who can get their head out of their asshole and actually start getting kills and helping you. That's the only time you only have any fun of this shitty game. If you have somebody who you know who logs in daily and it can help you play. But for that reason, that game is just a piece of shit, because a game should still be enjoyable whether you have somebody to play with as a friend or not. You shouldn't have to have somebody sitting by your side every damn time for your whole life just to have fun with a game. If you can't even have fun with the game on your own, it's a piece of shit regardless. If you can't play on your own, it's a bad game. So yeah, it's pretty shit. So yeah, okay, let's talk about the cheaters now. Okay, the cheaters. This game is just full of fucking cheaters. There's just no way to say it. I'd probably say about fucking over half of the player base use any sorts of cheats, ranging from a macro to an aimbot to a wall cheat, because that's just the fucking reality of it. It's just way too many cheaters, and every time you play the game, you usually end up running through the cheaters 2 or 3 times, because the shitty game still wants to match you up with the same person that you just played before. That's another thing with the matchmaking again. It's the bullshit. You choose. It doesn't even allow you to choose. It doesn't even change the matchmaking. It just matches you up with the same people. Even when it's a gimmick, the matchmaking. Even when it asks you if you want to match with the same people again, you press no, and then it still matches you up. It's a fucking gimmick. It doesn't matter if they're the only people there or not. If you click no, it shouldn't match you up with it. But anyways, the cheaters. Yes, it's just too much bullshit. It's just impossible for this game to play. It's just ridiculous. Because it caters to cheaters, because the game itself is way too fucking fast. The gameplay itself is too fucking fast. It's impossible to play without cheats in this game, especially since pretty much almost everybody in this game is cheating now. With the shitty population in this game, where there's barely anybody playing now. So, I mean, it's impossible to play against anybody because these fucking faggot cheaters. And first, for all those people who cheat, you're just worthless pieces of shit. You'll never become anything in your fucking life. That's why you have to end up using cheats, because you're a fucking loser. You never become anything in your life. You're just a useless, worthless loser who thinks that cheating in a fucking video game makes you good. But actually, all it does is make you look like a pathetic loser who has nothing to live for in his life. That's all it is. And it's pretty sad that people actually cheat in a game. It's a game. That's how useless you are. Can't even do anything proper with your life, so you have to go cheat on a game. And they don't even stop cheating. They just keep re-rolling, making accounts. How sad is that? You get banned and you want to get banned some more? You like abuse? God, so it just needs to come to these people's houses and beat the shit out of them, seriously. Some of these people have to have their asses kicked because they also they don't get the message. But, yeah, it's pretty sad that people actually waste their lives cheating in a damn video game. But, okay, so let's talk about the weapons now. This game is just pay to win bullshit, okay? I know all these idiots are going to say, it's pay to advantage or some other bullshit. It's the same fucking thing, idiots. It's the same fucking thing. It doesn't matter. Basically, you can buy anything on the market, and you can get to use it immediately. You can get the best slot weapons, because that's what it's mostly about. It's not really mostly about the weapon itself. It's about the fucking slots. And in a game where the mods, I'll talk about that later. The fucking mods. When you have more mods on your fucking gun, you're obviously going to do better. So when you're able to go on the shop, the armor shop, the cash shop, and be able to just buy that weapon immediately and get to use it, and because you'll be able to have more slots compared to somebody who actually fucking plays the game and actually trying to unlock everything with actual skill. Or actually, I shouldn't even say skill, because this game takes no skill to begin with. But actually tries to work hard and grind the game to actually be able to use the weapons. They won't be able to do it because they have to wait how long to actually use the fucking weapon with the same amount of slots in it. And it's ridiculous too. Because who the hell is going to actually waste their time wasting how many thousands of hours in this game just to unlock a weapon with an extra slot in it? Nobody's going to waste their time, especially if there's a bunch of stupid cheaters and this game is so broken. Who the hell is going to actually waste their time doing it? You might as well just buy it. But then again, you're buying into these shitty developers who actually don't do anything proper. So you're just wasting your time and you're wasting your life, you know, trying to grind it. And some of the weapons too. Some of the weapons, many of them are just reskins, but it's kind of bullshit too. You're just selling the same shit twice. Some of the guns, because some of them they say that in the description of it, they said it's actually, let's say for example one gun, all right, the VAS I believe, VAS weapon, and the NTEC, they're actually the same fucking weapon, but they're just selling it to you. It's just a different skin, different sound. That's crap. That's bullshit. That's just abusing the fact that you can sell things for extra money. But for some reason though, for whatever reason, I find that, I don't know. I just find that for some fucking reason I do better with the VAC sword than the actual NTEC weapon itself. So I don't know. Unless there's some sort of fucking hidden stat that they don't tell you about, I still find that it's better than the actual gun itself. The NTEC, which you can actually get by grinding. But even then, like I said, it's bullshit because you could just unlock everything. You can unlock mods too, even mods that you have to fucking work for. You can just unlock them by paying cash. That's bullshit. You shouldn't be able to fucking do that. It's just nonsense. It's just pay to win bullshit all around. And only the dumbest people who don't know what the hell they're talking about will defend it, because they don't give a shit about actual truth. They just want to fucking be a fanboy and just white knight every crap thing that this company and these developers do. So yeah, it's insulting. And yeah, even body kits, you can't even unlock body kits in this game by hard work and grinding. You actually have to, or even sound kits, you have to go on the shitty armor shop, cash shop, and you have to buy it with cash. You can't even unlock it through hard work. That's how shitty this game is. Everything in this game is a microtransaction. You can't even do anything proper. Okay, so let's talk about mods now. The mods in this game, in my honest, they're just crap. They're just a gimmick. That's all they're there for. They're just there to take away something and just give you something else. That's all it is. You know, we'll take some here. Let's give you a boost in something, but let's just revert that and let's just take it away from you by taking something else off the fucking gun, by ruining a stat on it. For example, one of my favorite guns that I could play in the game is the NTEC, right? The NTEC 7. It's a cash shop weapon. We'll talk about the cash shop weapon, the legendary cash shop weapons after. But for example, the mods on it, some of the mods actually ruin the gun, so it makes it fucking impossible to shoot at close range. For example, some of the red mods, it's literally, like I said, it's if some guy is cheating or something, it makes it impossible to shoot some of the guns, because some of the guns, they're so slow to kill sometimes because the fucking recoil. I don't know what the hell they did to the recoil, but it's impossible to shoot with some of the mods and some of the guns, because some of the mods actually break the weapons and it makes it impossible to kill people with it. And the fact that these mods exist, they're just gimmicks at all, because they have no balance either. Because some weapons they're too good with some of the mods. It's ridiculous. The mods are just gimmicks. That's all they're there for. They're just there to look at and just take away shit and act like you're actually getting an advantage in something. But in reality, most of the mods are unbalanced, and everybody just uses the same mods. It's just the same people using Clotting Agent 3, which what it does is that it's just that when you get shot, right? Because this fucking game, people just exploit the fact that they can just regenerate their health. So if you shoot somebody just once, they just go hide behind a fucking corner and they just wait until their health regenerates. And sometimes you're not able to reach them because they can just pop out like a bitch and just shoot you again. So they just use Clotting Agent 3, which as soon as you start shooting them, they just start healing instantly. So they have to just go behind a corner, and they just start healing instantly. So it's sort of, compared to if you don't use it, it actually helps you. It actually helps you heal faster in a sense. But that's all everybody does. They just use the same fucking mod loadouts, so nobody's actually using the mods for what they're intended to be used for. The mods are supposed to be used to, different people have different playstyles. But in this game, it's just everybody uses the same fucking mods because the game's broken. So how does that take skill then? Because the game is broken. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, so now let's talk about the. Well, what are we talking about now? Shit. Well, let's talk about the legendaries now. Okay, so the fucking legendaries. The community is just a bunch of morons because they think the legendary weapons. Okay, these weapons are in the fucking cash shop. All right, and these weapons are there's one of those shitty weapons in those fucking gambling boxes where they make you pay for a chance to get those fucking stupid guns. So you have to pay. Sometimes you even have to pay upwards up to $100 just to win the damn gun once. And yet these idiots out there, because they think that legendary weapons, they're just supposed to be these shitty guns that have nothing good about them. They're just there to look pretty and be so-called unique. And after you win it, it actually ends up being a piece of shit gun that the developers didn't actually think about making properly. So what's the point of calling it the legendary then if it's not supposed to be a good fucking gun? You're paying. Sometimes you have to pay more than $100 just to win the damn gun once, and yet you don't want it to be a good gun. I swear to God, this community is retarded. I swear to God, this community is retarded. A gun is supposed to be. If a gun like that is supposed to have some sort of, at least something good about it, maybe some extra power or something. Because that's fucking bullshit. You're just going to pay a gun just because it looks pretty, and because it has some different stupid mod on it, which probably the mod itself is just a copy and paste. Where all they do is sometimes they just take a mod that already exists, and all they do is just change maybe the look of it or something, which is stupid. It doesn't actually help anything. And even then, even for some of the mods too, on the legendaries, a mod that they could put in the game, all they do is just put it on a fucking legendary and just sell it as a new mod, where it could have just been a fucking mod that could have added in the game for everybody to use, which just shows the greed on the developers' part as well. So I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, the fact that the community is so retarded and that they continue to support this type of bullshit, it just shows their mindset and shows how stupid they are. Because even for some of the legendaries aren't even that good. You might as well just get a fucking regular gun and it'll outperform a legendary. That's how shitty some of the legendaries are. And then there are some legendaries that are just ridiculous, and they can just blow everything out of the water. But then again, that has to do with fucking balancing issues. So it's just trash. The legendary weapons aren't as good as they should be. It's just ridiculous. There's a reason why it's called a fucking legendary. And yet, they still can't even do that right. That's just pathetic. So that's just, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't even know how many times I have to say it's ridiculous, but it's ridiculous. Okay, so now let's talk about the balance in this game, because there is no balance. This game is just shit. There's no balance at all in this game, because some of the guns are ridiculous. I just call this game, when it comes to weapons in this game, I just call it rock paper bullshit, because it's just rock paper scissors, just with bullshit in it. It's just based on what weapon you fucking use. If somebody has a weapon that's close quarters, let's say forget what the weapon is, an OCA submachine gun, and you have some sort of assault rifle, you're never going to win that battle because they have the fucking better gun for the situation. It's bullshit. It's not about skill. It's about who has the weapon at the right time. And even then, they can't even balance the game properly. These developers are so retarded, and they're such hack jobs. They can't even fucking develop the game properly. That what they did was that a few years back, instead of actually fucking taking the time, because that's impossible for these developers to do because they're so lazy and retarded that they can't actually do something proper in their lives. Can't even develop a game if their lives depended on it. All they did was just they nerfed the ranges on the guns. So basically, that means that you can't even fucking shoot a gun for its intended amount of times it takes to shoot somebody. So sometimes if somebody's too far out That makes no sense. That's retarded. Because the guns already, some of the guns you can't even hit that far out. For example, a submachine gun, you can't even hit that far out, and yet they're making it so that there's a damage dropout. So it means that if, let's say, if you're using a rifle at over 70 meters out, it takes you about almost a whole clip to kill somebody. That's really retarded, and it gives snipers an overpowered advantage because they can just fucking shoot you. You're in the fucking open, and they can just keep shoot you once or twice, and you can't do a damn thing about it unless you run for cover. That's just absolutely retarded. It shows that this game is a piece of shit and just needs to fucking die already. And these developers need to fucking die also. It's just ridiculous. Can't even do a damn thing right. Unbelievable. So there's a big time weapon imbalance, especially since some of the weapons do better with mods, and for some reason some mods don't even work on some guns, and they still don't even fix that either because they're too busy trying to make more cash up items for them to sell to you at ridiculous prices. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's just really stupid. This game's shit. And also, let's talk about the weapons very quickly again, because the weapons, there's this type of bullshit mechanic that they put in the game, and there's actually a link on the forums to talk about that because somebody made a link about it and they talked about it. There's this kind of bullshit kind of mechanic they put in the fucking guns. So basically, the guns, they have this random recoil crap that they put in the guns. So it really takes no skill to play in this game because they fucked up the recoil in this game to make it so that all the casual dumbed down morons just play the game and they can just beat you at it. A trainee could actually kill you in this game because it's so shit. They did something to the recoil mechanics, so they make it that when you try to shoot it, the guns don't actually go where you shoot. The bullets don't actually go where you shoot. They may go to the left or to the right of where you're shooting, but sometimes they don't actually end up going there. So you have to take some ridiculous, shitty aiming to aim the gun to actually go where you want it to go, which again shows why this game is a piece of shit and it takes no skill to begin with. So all the retards that actually take time out of their shitty lives to say that this game takes skill because they themselves are shitty people playing a shitty game. It just shows that the game is shit all around, and it really, yeah. Oh my god. Wow, this game is shit. So literally, all the guns feel like shit, and I can't even aim with the damn guns because the guns I actually played real shooters before, and this is not a fucking shooter. This is just a piece of shit, and it's literally impossible for me to fucking aim, which is why I had to get an NTech. I mean, an NTech 7 because the NTech 7 it has a T-post recticle with dots in the middle, so I can actually see where the damn bullets are going instead of using their generic crosses on all the other rest of the damn guns. Because for me, it's impossible to actually shoot because the way the shitty guns work and the way the developers did it, because they're morons. The way they did it actually made it worse. So I had to basically grind how many mods just to play the game I want. Just play the game the way I wanted to play. That's just really bad. I couldn't even play the game the way I wanted because the way they made the recoil is absolutely shit. So I can't even enjoy the game unless I get some weapons that actually help me. So all the guns literally felt like shit. So I had to end up grinding for the guns that I wanted to use. And honestly, I just regret every single minute I spent trying to fucking grind for those weapons. Because quite frankly, this game isn't even worth the damn time to actually grind the weapons. Because there's too much shit. You know, when you have to try to make money, you see all these faggots in the fucking servers. Because the only way to make money in this fucking game is to actually be a criminal and ram raid. And all these faggots that just come in there and come into the servers and they just try to fucking steal your money every time you try to do it. And because this community is so shit, all they do is just come into the servers when you're making fucking money, and they just try to steal the money from you. And they fucking teabag you because they're pieces of shit who can't work for their own damn money, so they have to try to steal yours to feel good about themselves. It's just bullshit. I just fucking regret the time that I took to make money in this game because it's just bullshit. It's just a waste of time. I won't even tell anybody to waste their time grinding in this game, because this game is a dead, broken piece of garbage, and you're just wasting your life. You might as well just go play a real game that actually takes real skill and something that's actually worth your time instead of this piece of shit, because it's just not worth grinding anything in this game. It's just a waste of time. It's just, in the end, you're just going to be wasting your own life. And this game just has a shitty anti-cheat. I just want to talk about the shitty anti-cheats, because this game is just, there's no protection at all in this game for the anti-cheats. There's two. I remember once, that was probably about last year, I believe. This game, one of their anti-cheats was so shit, Punk Buster. It actually banned, pretty much it banned every fucking buddy in the game. And then afterwards, everybody couldn't play the game for what, about 2 days or something. And then afterwards, everybody just had, and the GM staff had to actually unban every fucking buddy, which they probably fucking reverted bans on cheaters also, which shows how shitty their cheats are. It shows how shitty the developers are doing in making their fucking game cheat proof. So they're just wasting everybody's fucking time. That's just so pathetic too. Your fucking anti-cheat sucks. One is Punk Buster, which fucking has this fucking issue where it has this issue. It had so many issues. For one example, when in some games, sometimes it doesn't even. Sometimes you have to update the fucking anti-cheat manuals. So unless you update the anti-cheat, you can't even play on the server that you want to fucking play as in some games, which is just a shitty, broken anti-cheat that's outdated. And another one is Fair Fight, which can't even fucking detect wall hacks, which is bullshit, which is the only anti-cheat that they have, and it's so fucking slow to ban people, because Game First doesn't know how to damn thing about how to set up a damn anti-cheat, and he set it up so that there's loopholes in the fucking cheats so the cheaters don't get fucking banned. And then after the fucking cheats, what happens is that the cheaters, when they don't even get banned, because the damn cheat is so shit. It can only ban people when they're logged in. If they just log off in the fucking Fair Fight, it can't ban anybody. So basically, it's a waste of a fucking anti-cheat. It's a piece of shit. It can't even ban somebody. So what happens is that all these people who don't. The people who don't cheat, I should say the people who cheat, all they have to do is just fucking play a few games a day, maybe a day, and all they do is just they stay logged off for maybe a week or something, and then they just log back in maybe 2 weeks later. That's fucking bullshit. They split the fact that they can't be banned when they're offline. They can only be banned when they're online, and it just shows how shitty the Fair Fight anti-cheat is when it's on its own. And they don't even want to actually take the time to actually get better anti-cheats or have an anti-cheat working alongside Fair Fight. So they're cheap bastards trying to make money off something they didn't even create in the first place. And in all honesty, the cheat is so slow to ban, and yet the GMs, because they're just a lying piece of shit. Takes a lying piece of shit because she says that it's automated, but yet if it's so automated, it can't even ban people on its own. It has to wait for somebody to fucking flag it, and they say that they didn't set it up for it to be banned to ban automatically once it's flagged. So then I waste more time, and all these cheaters, they just get to the fucking max rank in a few days because the cheat doesn't actually ban them. It just lets them go on. So they just, each time they get banned, just keep re-rolling, and it's bullshit. It's just really bullshit. This is bullshit. Okay, so yeah, the community is just crap. The community is just shit at all. All they do is fucking talk shit and teabag you, and even some of the community members, they're just pieces of shit, man. I swear to God, this community has Down syndrome. It's just ridiculous. Out of all the communities in all the other fucking games that I played, Weeble Fighter Online, all those are shitty games. This is probably the worst community that's I've ever seen in my whole life. And these people need to just go kill themselves, seriously. Especially in missions, all they do is just, many of them, there's some people in the fucking game, they spend their whole time trying to destroy your car and try to make your car explode on you. even when you're on a mission, there's sometimes when you're on a mission and some retard, he just keeps trying to bash your car and he keeps trying to make you lose time, because the way the game is that you have to fucking get to the mission before somebody else does, so you can actually defend the fucking mission or complete the mission. So then a bunch of retards just keep trying to destroy your car, so you can't actually get to the mission. Or there's these fucking idiots that you're in it. You see your enemy, right? And there's this one moron who's not in the mission with you on the other team, and he just keeps trying to bash you, so he can, because they can't. If you're not in the mission, they can't kill you, so they just keep trying to ram your character, so then he just moves you into the open. So when you're trying to actually shoot him, you can't. So the guy on the other team gets an advantage, because they're just pushing your character, and you can't actually aim. So you're distracted, and then the other guy can just just get the free kill, which is bullshit. It shows how shitty this community is, and you can all go fucking die too. It's just ridiculous. Just full of little 13-year-old virgins who have nothing else to live for in their shitty lives, who won't actually accomplish anything either, and they just sit on their fucking fat asses and just try to annoy people. That's all it is. It's just really pathetic. Wow. I mean, it's amazing. And another thing, this game has no fucking headshots in it. How's a fucking shoot that takes skill doesn't have no fucking headshots in it? That's fucking bullshit. This is just more casual bullshit. It makes it literally impossible to fucking kill somebody in this game, because by the time you shoot somebody, because the time to kill is so fucking high, it means that it's literally impossible to kill somebody, because there's somebody else standing right behind you that's going to fucking shoot you, and it's impossible to kill people in this game unless you're a big time fucking cheater, like most of the community in this damn game. So it's impossible to actually kill people in this game unless you have some sort of cheat that allows you to just snap back and just keep shooting people, because there's no damn headshots in this game. So, and the people who are actually skilled at getting headshots, they can't get in this game because this piece of shit is too scared to actually be a real shooter for once in his life, instead of trying to be some half-breed RPG and shitty shooter at once. So it makes this turd of a game that actually doesn't accomplish anything. And there's no headshots. I mean, seriously, how the hell do you not have headshots in a shooter game? That's just pathetic. On all accounts, it's just pathetic. This game is just for morons. There's just no question about it. It's just for retards. Because seriously, if there's no headshots in this shitty game, it's not even worth playing in a shooter. That's just, oh god. And lastly, the fucking developers who fucking write the coaches of the people who actually took the time to make this damn game, and they actually don't do shit and just try to make money off somebody else's hard work and creation, even though it was a piece of shit in the beginning. But it's still a piece of shit, and they still don't even do anything proper in it, because they're lazy bastards who are hack jobs who actually don't want to work towards making a game better. Anyways, how the hell do you bring back a game and you still can't even make it better? How the hell does that even work? These people are the biggest pieces of shit. I swear to God, I hope these developers die. I wish the biggest disease on them. Seriously, that's how I feel about these developers. These are just pieces of shit. These people are the biggest scum of the industry. They're just there to make money off it. They're there to just milk every damn dime out of this fucking game. They don't give a shit about the game. They just want to take more money, and all the retards too. The retards are giving the money to these people. In the game's still shit, and they're still buying things as if somehow it's going to make the damn game better. These retards never learn, and that's why the reason why the fucking game industry isn't the way it is, because these morons who just keep giving people money who don't fucking deserve it in the first place. It's just fucking amazing. I don't understand how people can just keep giving these greedy bastards money. They don't even do anything. They leave the game broken and buggy, and they just keep releasing Armus updates. That's all they give a shit about. Even when they have nobody playing the game, they're still releasing updates. And as always, still retards still buy the damn things. It's so fucking amazing. And even then, they still haven't even updated the fucking game in years. And also, their game updates, it's proven, because there have been people who making threads about this. A lot of the updates that they had are just updates that the developers are working on from the previous game. So basically, you've been buying the same fucking updates that were from the previous fucking game, but they didn't have the time to make it because before they even added those updates into the previous version of the game by Real Time Worlds, the game was fucking they fucking shut it down. So basically, all you retards have been buying the same shit that they had from the previous thing. And they didn't even do a damn thing. They didn't even do any of the work. All they did was just make money off somebody else's fucking hard work, and they're just putting it in as if it's new content, but it's just bullshit that were in the files already. So all the morons out there who keep buying the same shit are fucking lied to. And you dumbasses obviously don't do anything about it because you obviously don't give a shit. You like taking that gamer's first cock up your fucking ass, so you obviously don't give a shit whether you're being lied to or not. These developers do nothing but fucking lie. They said that they were going to have a fucking graphical update for the year 2014, but yet it still hasn't even fucking came yet for the computer. Instead, they decided to do these bullshit broken versions for console, and it hasn't even done well because obviously nobody's playing the damn shit, and they just keep releasing the same crap on it with microtransactions because they obviously don't know anything else to do except be greedy and make more shit off morons, off the dumbed down console morons. So obviously they just don't give a shit about the fucking game because they keep lying and they can't keep making promises. And again, all the idiots just keep staying around because they don't know anything else to do, like a bunch of sheep. So they keep doing that, and the developers, they don't have to take accountability for anything. They don't even speak to anybody. They don't communicate. They lack communication. They lack the competence. They still can't even learn to manage a fucking game since Warrock. They can't even manage that. They couldn't even manage that either back then. And yet they still can't manage anything now. That's why they won't make a damn dime and they won't make money. And they can go kill themselves too. So I don't give a shit about them. And last I heard about one of their offices, they said, I've heard that from people, especially on the forums, that they shut down one of their offices in, I believe, the UK. And what do I say? I say, good. They never did a damn thing to begin with, and they're just a bunch of lazy bastards who are just making money off of somebody else's hard work. And quite frankly, if I had my way, I'd have them living homeless because that's what they fucking deserve. All they probably did in the fucking office was just jack off anyways because they didn't do a damn thing to the game to actually change it or make it actually better. Instead, they did everything to make it fucking worse. So quite frankly, I don't give a shit about them, and quite frankly, they should deserve to be out of a job and homeless. But seriously, I think I'm done ranting for now because this is just bullshit. It's pissing me off. Nobody should be playing this fucking game. If you see this fucking game, don't play it. It's a waste of time. It's a piece of shit, and it's not worth wasting your time on. It's not worth getting angry over. It's just not worth your time, and you'll never catch me playing this piece of shit game because it's just worthless. It's just crap. So, anyways, all those fucking idiots that just keep defending these fucking idiots, you can just go fucking kill yourselves. Go kill yourselves.